Hello friends! Good morning. Today is Thursday, April 2nd, 2020, right? Today is the second day of our new month, which is April. April came after March. Okay, so our new month is April. And the day of the week today is Thursday, right? So today is Thursday, April 2nd, 2020. And remember, 2020 is that's right, 2020 is our year. All right, I hope that you are having a great morning. And I'm here to talk to you about something awesome and really, really cool. Okay, you know that we've been learning about water, right? And last week, Mrs. Nielsen taught us about how water can change states. You did the experiment with the ice cube in the bag, and you saw how water went from ice, a solid, to water, a liquid, when it got warmer. Okay, there's even more to learn about water, all right? And it has a cool name, all right? It is called the water cycle, all right? This is a picture of the water cycle right here. And you'll notice that I have a couple of different drawings and pictures on here. So let's see what we notice. Let's look at this picture. I see the sun, right? And a cloud, some raindrops, and this right here, which says the word water. I drew it to look kind of like a lake, okay? So this is what happens to water when it is outside. The water cycle is what happens to water in the environment, all right? So there's water in the lake. This is where the water starts. Now the sun shines really bright and turns the water from a liquid to a gas, and the water droplets float up into the air. And this process where the water droplets go from the lake into the sky is called evaporation. Can you say evaporation? All right, and this is the word evaporation. So let me tape that onto our water cycle chart here so we know where evaporation goes. It's what happens when the water goes from a liquid to a gas and disappears into the sky from the lake, all right? So I have my word evaporation over here where the arrow is pointing up. Go. Water goes up with evaporation. Okay. Now, the water is in the sky. It has evaporated. It was nice and warm. When a bunch of water droplets all cool down together, they join together and they form a cloud. Clouds are made of water. Okay, and this process where the water droplets all join together and form a cloud, this is called condensation, right? Condensation happens when the water droplets cool down a little bit and all join together to form a cloud. So I'm going to tape on my word condensation, and hopefully it will stick right where it's supposed to stick. There we go. All right, so first the water evaporated up into the sky. Now it's hanging out as a cloud in condensation. Once those water droplets in the cloud really form together and they cool off even more and they get even bigger, all of a sudden they get too heavy and they fall out of the cloud. Now you know what happens when water falls out from clouds through the sky and onto the ground. What is that called? We know it as rain. Another word for rain or snow or anything that comes down out of the clouds is precipitation, right? Can you say precipitation? Very good, right? Precipitation is what happens when the water droplets in the cloud join together and fall out of the cloud. And this can be rain. It can be snow if it gets really cold. It can be sleet, which is a mix of rain and snow, or it can be hail, which is what happens when rain gets really icy and that falls down from the clouds, right? So precipitation can be any of those things. And that's what happens over here when the water falls back down and then it gets back to the lake or on the ground or wherever. So let me tape this on. See if it's gonna stick. There we go. All right, precipitation. So now the water has done all 3 parts of the water cycle. It has completed the water cycle. It got back down to the lake, which is the beginning, and it's ready to start the process again. So let's review what these words were. And then I have something else to share with you. Ooh. All right. So first, water goes up into the sky with evaporation. The sun makes the water droplets evaporate. They go up. All right. Then the water droplets form together as a cloud, and this is condensation. Then the water joins together and gets really heavy and falls out from the cloud, and this is precipitation. And that is the water cycle. So, of course, Miss Serrano has a song for you about the water cycle. All right. And it goes to the tune of She'll Be Coming Round the Mountain. So if you know that song, then you already know kind of how to sing this song. So let's listen to the words and then you'll have a chance to sing with me. Water travels in a cycle, yes it does. Water travels in a cycle, yes it does. It goes up as evaporation, it hangs out as condensation, it comes back down as precipitation, yes it does. Water travels in a cycle, yes it does. Water travels in a cycle, yes it does. It goes up as evaporation, it hangs out as condensation, comes back down as precipitation, yes it does. All right, this time I'm gonna play and hum, and I want you to sing the words to our water cycle song. Ready? Awesome, that was so good. All right, let's sing it all together this time. Water travels in a cycle, yes it does. Water travels in a cycle, yes it does. It goes up as evaporation, it hangs out as condensation, comes back down as precipitation, yes it does. Wow, that was amazing. All right, now we have one more thing today. There is an experiment that you can do to look at the water cycle in your home, all right? And this is called a water cycle in a bag. So what you need is a Ziploc bag, a small one, a big one, it doesn't matter. And what you do is first you can draw with a Sharpie marker or any type of marker that will stick. I'm going to draw the picture of the sun. Okay, got my sun. I'll show you. And I'm going to draw a picture of a cloud. Okay. And I'm going to draw the arrows and write the vocabulary words. Parents and grandparents and adult helpers, maybe we can help with the drawing of the arrows and writing of the words. So I'm going to draw my arrow up for evaporation, and I'm going to write evaporation. Then draw my arrow over for condensation, and then an arrow back down for precipitation. Right, so it should look like that. Then you fill up this bag with a little bit of water, just about to there. Okay, now once you have all this on your bag and you have it filled with water, you hang it on a window that gets a lot of sun. Okay, so it's important to look around your home and find a window that gets a lot of sun throughout the day, because we need the sun to help the water in the bag evaporate. And then what you'll notice after a while is that there will be little water droplets that condensed in the bag, and you might even see some precipitation lines on the bag. It's very cool. So what I want you to do is I want you to put this bag in the window and then look at it every day for a week. Now, how many days are in a week? That's right, there are 7. So for 7 days, I want you to look at the bag in the window, and you can take a picture or draw a picture, but I want you to look at what's happening and tell an adult, or maybe draw something or write a word if you can about what you notice is happening. Okay, and then after those 7 days, I want you to take a picture of what the bag looks like and a picture, or send along your thoughts about this experiment. All right, so I'm really excited for you to try this and see what happens with the water. You should notice that it goes through the entire water cycle in the bag, which is really cool. All right, friends, that's all for today. So I hope you have a wonderful Thursday. Bye, everybody.